Lana Decor family. Ready to step into a winter world where antiques glow and every corner tells a story? In today's video, we are exploring vintage rustic decor that feels like a whispered memory by candlelight. From weathered wood to amber glass and woolen textures, these ideas embrace warmth without the noise. Let's begin crafting a soft glow that welcomes heart-first living. Frost-kissed mason jar lanterns rest on rough barnwood, their glass dusted with faux frost that catches a soft candle glow. Twine wraps each rim, tied with a tiny pine sprig and a single brass bell that taps when you pass. Pine cones and dried orange slices scatter underneath, releasing a faint, wintry scent. The jars feel humble and handmade, imperfect in ways that invite a second look. In the hush of evening, they whisper of porches after snowfall, wool mittens by the door, and stories told quietly while the light flickers and warms the room. Let this scene glow softly and invite quiet conversation tonight. By the entryway, a weathered wooden sled leans against shiplap, its runners nicked by years of use. Muted plaid blankets are folded on top, and white skates hang from twine, their laces softened with time. A leather strap of brass bells brushes the frame, offering a gentle ring when footsteps pass. A lantern glows beside stacked books, as if guiding guests home through winter dusk. The whole vignette feels like a keepsake found in an attic trunk, a memory that remembers snow crunching under boots and breath in the air. Let this scene glow softly and invite quiet conversation tonight. Next to the hearth, apple crates stack into a small library of winter comforts. Sepia paperbacks stand upright, their spines faded by many hands. Mismatched brass holders raise slim tapers among dried orange wheels and star anise, where shadows move like quiet breathing. A knitted scarf drapes over the top crate, its fringe catching the light. Firelight warms wood grain and page edges, turning the corner into a listening ear. Here, time slows, and every flicker feels like punctuation, a gentle pause in the narrative where home exclaims softly. Let this scene glow softly and invite quiet conversation tonight. A farmhouse table stretches under burlap layered with timeworn lace, textures mingling like bark and snow. Brass candlesticks hold white tapers that pool quiet light, while eucalyptus threads a line of soft green down the center. Breadboards, nicked and beloved, tuck under the lace like rustic chargers. Amber bottles each hold a single winter stem, letting air remain. The scene feels set for unhurried company, where clinking cutlery becomes background music. It is vintage and tender, a table that promises warmth before the first plate arrives, and gratitude that lingers after. Breathe in the spice and pine, and let the hush feel like home. A reclaimed window frame with chippy paint becomes a bright winter backdrop. From its edge hangs a garland of paper stars and twine tassels, gently uneven. Amber bottles line the sill, each holding a bare twig, a berry sprig, or a soft plume that trembles when someone passes. Snow-dusted pine cones rest in a shallow wooden tray below, grounding the lightness with forest notes. Reflections multiply every candle nearby, widening the small room with borrowed glow. The feeling is fresh and nostalgic at once, like stepping into a postcard that remembers your name. Keep the lights low, the textures rich, and the memories close by. Over the mantel, a salvaged plank anchors iron lanterns that cradle slow flames. Cedar sprigs weave between pine cones and wooden beads, brushing against sepia family photos clipped on twine. The images show knitted caps and bright smiles, a lifetime of winters in tones of tea and smoke. Metal, wood, and greenery find balance, rough textures tempered by gentle light. The hearth becomes a storyteller, steady and grounded, as if the house itself remembers everything. When the room falls quiet, the display keeps speaking, low and kind, like embers. Let this scene glow softly and invite quiet conversation tonight. Tin and Tartan Cocoa Bar gathers sweetness in a corner that always seems warmest. Galvanized trays hold enamel mugs labeled on craft tags, while cinnamon sticks, cocoa, and star anise wait in small stoneware bowls. A vintage thermos leans like a friendly guest. Behind it all, a worn tartan throw softens the metal with pattern and memory. A framed chalkboard lists toppings in looping script. With each candle flicker, steam and spice mingle, inviting slow evenings and second pours. This is hospitality you can sip, a pause you can taste, winter made generous. It welcomes slow moments, warm hands, and gentle storytelling in winter. An old wooden ladder becomes a vertical stage, its rungs draped with knitted stockings and fairy lights. Cedar boughs hang in soft arcs, and tiny paper snowflakes sway on thread, catching light like small secrets. A wire basket at the base holds pine cones and a wool scarf, anchoring the delicate scene with texture. The ladder is scuffed and honest, proof that usefulness can turn into beauty with time. As dusk deepens, shadows climb the wall, and each rung reads like a chapter, telling a gentle story about care. Let this scene glow softly and invite quiet conversation tonight. A vintage typographer tray turns into a cabinet of winter curiosities. Tiny compartments cradle brass keys, acorns, stamps with faded postmarks, snippets of lace, and tea lights in porcelain cups. A thin thread of fairy lights traces the edges, guiding the gaze from treasure to treasure. On the wall behind, calm paint lets the collection breathe. Every object feels chosen for memory, not perfection, like a pocket full of found things after a walk. The display invites lingering, promising quiet narratives gathered over years. It welcomes slow moments, warm hands, and gentle storytelling in winter. Weathered door with layers of chippy paint becomes a textured backdrop for winter calm. At its center, a grapevine wreath hangs from a loose linen bough, with a pair of bells that suggest footsteps at the threshold. Candlesticks glow on a wooden crate, while vintage suitcases lift a basket of birch logs to eye level. The door reads like time itself, softened by light and greenery. This quiet stage turns a corner into a welcome, a place where arrivals feel gentle and departures patient. Keep the lights low, the textures rich, and the memories close by. A cozy corner gathers around a low vintage trunk crowned with grain sack pillows. Their faded stripes and worn seams feel humble and inviting. A wool throw tumbles over the side, and pine needles sprinkle the floor like confetti after a forest parade. A ceramic mug warms a book, steam rising as if a reader just stepped away. Colors remain quiet: oatmeal, charcoal, pine green. Candlelight nearby deepens the calm. The corner becomes a retreat from the chill, a small sanctuary where texture does the talking and comfort answers softly. Let this scene glow softly and invite quiet conversation tonight. On a narrow shelf, amber apothecary bottles gather like a tiny glowing city. Slim tapers nestle into a few bottle mouths, flames reflecting in warm glass. Dried lavender rests between them, its muted purple soothed by winter light. The shelf is raw wood, a little uneven, honest as a handshake. The rhythm is simple and musical, repeating shapes, low light, an unhurried hush. As evening settles, the bottles become lanterns for small, cherished stories, their glow steady enough to write by and gentle enough to dream beneath. It welcomes slow moments, warm hands, and gentle storytelling in winter. A collection of wooden breadboards spreads across the table, forming a natural stage for flame and spice. Pillar candles of varied heights stand among star anise, cinnamon sticks, and slender twigs, each piece placed with deliberate softness. A dusting of faux snow gathers in corners, emphasizing grain and age. The scent is subtle, the palette neutral, the mood slow. As flames rise and settle, shadows sketch quiet geometry across wood. The scene invites hands to rest, voices to drop, and time to stretch wider than the hour suggests, making room for grace. Let this scene glow softly and invite quiet conversation tonight. In a writing nook, an antique typewriter rests on a linen-covered table, a roll of paper threaded and ready. Typed words read winter wishes, simple and hopeful. Brass candle holders cast steady light, and a small vase holds a single branch with red berries. A stack of postcards tied in string waits nearby, carrying stories toward distant kitchens. The keys are worn, the ribbon faded, yet the moment feels alive. Here, thoughts move slower, sentences warm their hands by the flame, and hope becomes something you can hear turning. Let this scene glow softly and invite quiet conversation tonight. Stoneware crocks line the floor beside a bench, each filled with birch logs cut short and stacked upright. Between the pale bark, berry stems rise like measured notes of red, while linen bows soften the arrangement. The crocks are scuffed and lettered, sturdy with history. Above, a wool scarf spills from the bench, and a woven mat keeps the grouping grounded. Practical and poetic meet here. Fuel for a fire, color for the eye, and a rustic heartbeat for winter days. The whole corner feels steady, like a promise kept. It welcomes slow moments, warm hands, and gentle storytelling in winter. A vintage trunk works as a coffee table, its metal corners dulled by travel and years. On top, a lace doily rests beneath a weathered lantern, while a stack of classic novels lifts a fresh pine bough. A pair of spectacles waits on the top book, as if their owner paused mid-chapter. Quilts and ticking stripes layer the seating around it. The trunk offers storage and story in equal measure, turning the room into a parlor for slow evenings, where tea cools gradually and conversation glows like coals. Let this scene glow softly and invite quiet conversation tonight. A wrought iron bed becomes a winter haven with quilts layered in neutral florals, ticking stripes, and knits. Linen stockings hang from the headboard, their toes gently weighted with oranges. On the bedside table, a brass lamp warms old photographs and a tiny clock that never hurries. The iron scrollwork frames the linens like a picture. The room feels timeless and hushed, a place for long exhales and slow mornings, where comfort is not a luxury, but a language spoken fluently by thread, weight, and light. It welcomes slow moments, warm hands, and gentle storytelling in winter. From a ceiling-mounted drying rack, strings of orange slices, paper stars, and crocheted snowflakes hang at staggered heights. Air around them looks scented and bright, edges haloed by fairy lights. A ladder-backed chair below holds a folded quilt and a straw basket for foraged finds. The craft and display blur into one gentle installation. Each slice, each stitch, is a note in a simple song, rustic and hopeful. The kitchen becomes kinder in this light, as if warmth can be arranged without fire, only patience and care. Let this scene glow softly and invite quiet conversation tonight. Near the door, a wicker market basket becomes a welcoming drop zone for winter essentials. Plaid scarves peek from the top, hand-knit mittens dangle by clothespins, and a small lantern nestles beside a cedar sprig. A grain sack pillow leans against the wall, softening the utility with comfort. The basket sits on a low reclaimed bench with a metal hook rail above for coats. Everything feels collected, not staged, as if the season arranged itself to greet guests. It is friendly, useful, and quietly beautiful, a true invitation. Let this scene glow softly and invite quiet conversation tonight. Thank you for spending time in this gentle glow with me. We layered vintage textures, warm candlelight, and natural greenery to shape a winter home that feels storied and calm. If today's ideas sparked your imagination, please tap like, subscribe for more cozy inspiration, and share a comment about your favorite detail. Your support keeps Lana Decor glowing. Until next time, stay warm, stay inspired, and let your home whisper softly.